Welcome back to another Ratface 44 Reviews. My name is James, and today we have G.I. Joe Classified Series, Ripper and Buzzer. So let's get this started! So before we get this started, big shout out to all my subscribers. You guys rock. Thank you for watching. Big shout out to DJC Collectibles. Link will be in the description below. Let's take a look at the packaging of Buzzer. Let's do that first. So as you can see, here is Buzzer. He looks like he's in a jam space. Got a drum set here. You got the grape soda on top of the amplifier. And also on the bottom, there's some more grape soda. And on the side of the packaging here, you have Buzzer here. A nice piece of artwork. It's maniacal freaking grin here. You have all the accessories up in the corner. Got G.I. Joe logo, Cobra logo, Hasbro logo. And on this side of the packaging, the same type of artwork in a larger format. Very good. I like the mechanical artwork of his chainsaw here. G.I. Joe number 106 in the line. And on the back of the packaging, Buzzer is 6 inches tall. You have Buzzer here with all of his accessories, zoom in shots of his belt buckle, which is freaking cool. And you have a tattoo, boring stuff on the bottom. And on this side of the packaging, 106 QR code. So let's go ahead and take a look at Buzzer's artwork on the packaging here. Same jam space in a slightly different angle. You got the grape soda all over on the ground. The grape soda can seems to be moved onto the ground as opposed to Buzzer here. You got more of a picture in the background of the Chopper motorcycle. You have there's a Cobra poster. I'm not exactly sure what that says here. It's a little bit blurry. On the top here, we have all of the accessories. Awesome piece of artwork of Ripper. He is screaming with his big Bowie knife. G.I. Joe logo. Cobra logo, Hasbro logo, and on this side of the packaging, the same type of artwork in a larger format. Really awesome artwork. They knocked it out of the park with this artwork. 102 in the line, and on the back of the packaging, you have Ripper here. He is 6.5 inches tall. All of his accessories, tattoos on his arms, zoom in shots of the side of his head. Looks like there's a razor blade earring he has. He got some shades. And wicked jawline. Boring stuff on the bottom. 102 QR code. So before I open up these figures, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We do fun action figure things here. I got my trusty scalpel here. Let's go ahead and open up these figures. We'll do both at the same time. So there is Ripper in his cardboard imprisonment. Let's open up Buzzer. And there is Buzzer in his cardboard imprisonment. So just give me a moment, I'll take them all out of the packaging. So I'll have Buzzer's accessory crate or weapons pack or whatever you want to call it. There's a Cobra symbol. 106 Dreadnought Buzzer. A little light on the accessories. Let's dump them out. And so here's Ripper's accessory crate, number 102. Good amount of accessories in this one. Let's dump them out. So let's take a look at Buzzer's accessories from smallest to biggest. First off, we have his tiny little shades here. Pretty cool, done in the silver plastic, and it has like a black lens on it. And next we have his knife, silver blade, and some handle details on it. And next we have his sidearm. It has like tape on the handle. I'm not too sure if we have this specific handgun in the line. I'm not 100% sure, but it has some cool kind of details and a port for blast effects. And we have this chained weapon. It has like a black handle on it and a wicked kind of blade on the end of this. Very cool. And it's done in, of course, a soft plastic and in a nice silver paint application on this blade and chain. Next we have this gnarly weapon. It looks like maybe a baseball bat with a circle saw on it. It is freaking gnarly as hell. Take a look at the detail on it. It has like a spike on the end of it here. Cool silver paint application. Same with the handle, has this silver paint application on it. And lastly, we have his crazy chainsaw. This looks freaking awesome as hell. It looks like it could be hinged here, but it's not. There is a handle on it, and there's this kind of mechanical detail. It looks like there is a dial here, and there's a kind of a wire kind of detail. There is an exhaust sculpted in here, and unfortunately, this chainsaw is bent. Very unfortunate. I am not surprised. There is kind of like a chain detail in a lighter gray plastic, and this looks like it's kind of like a silver paint application on the chainsaw. Still very cool. And that's it for Buzzer's accessories. Let's go ahead and look at Ripper's accessories. So first off, we have these really cool red shades here, and it has kind of a silver reddish application on it, and it's kind of done in this gray type of plastic. These look like Oakleys, maybe? I'm not sure. And we have a magazine. Next we have this really awesome Bowie knife. I'm assuming it has a really cool handle on it. Silver blade. It has a really cool kind of ridge cutting detail right here. And it's a little ornate. It has this kind of sculpted detail on the blade. Very cool. Next we have this really freaking gnarly gun knife. Holy, this looks freaking cool. This is definitely, I've never seen this before. It has like a little hole for his finger. It has a silver blade paint application on it. Very cool looking. And next we have this, still in the cardboard imprisonment. So we'll cut that open. Take a look what's inside. Ah, yes. So we got Ripper's machine gun cutting tool. This is very reminiscent of the vintage. And speaking of vintage, we'll have both comparison with the vintage figures later on in this video. So this accessory has really cool sculpting on it. It has a sight on it. There is a port for the magazine, so we might as well put that in. It's very tiny. So I was able to put in the magazine. I believe it goes in this way. It's a little tricky and it feels really loose and it feels like it's gonna fall out. Alright, so here is the coup de grace of all accessories. Here is Ripper's freaking crazy Jaws of Life pneumatic. It is hinged on these pneumatic kind of priors, I should say. This is movable. It's on a hinge. And it has this crazy kind of chainsaw motor, or pneumatic motor, I should say. Has some good paint applications, kind of gunmetal paint applications on it. There's some wire details on it. It does look like, to me, like a chainsaw thing, but there is a kind of exhaust on the end of this. But this is freaking crazy, man. Wow. They put a lot of time and effort into the sculpt. And it is made of a harder plastic that has a handle for his hand, and we'll gear them up in just a moment. So that's it for Ripper's accessories. Let's go ahead and take a look at Buzzer. So here is Buzzer, all out of his packaging. So let's go ahead and take a look at the style and design of Ripper. Look a closer look at the head sculpt of Buzzer. One thing to point out, he looks like a model. He's not an ugly guy at all. He is sculpted very nicely. He does not look like Matt Damon. You can see he has a little bit of some scruff on his face. Very well sculpted. Take a look at that. He looks kind of pissed off. He has some blonde hair in a ponytail. Freaking awesome. Has like a green hairband. He has painted white teeth, a little bit of lipstick. His lips are painted. He has some blue eyes. So as we move down along this figure, he has this kind of beige sleeveless shirt with some, I believe those are dog tags. And he has like a sheriff's badge, I believe. It's hard to see. He has some chest hair. Awesome. Sleeves are cut off, muscly arms. He has some paint application here for his arm hair, but not up here for some reason. He has this kind of green strap that goes down. Looks like there are some sort of smoke grenades or whatnot connected to this belt or strap. On his bicep, he has that tattoo. Looks like a snake, maybe. Yeah, it looks like a snake. Very cool. And you can see that green strap that continues onto his back. Looking at Buzzer's hands, he has brown gloves. He has a brown bracelet on his right arm, and he has a watch on his left arm with some nice detail on the strap. He has a very cool belt buckle. Got the skull and crossbones in silver. Got silver studs on the belt that goes around the figure. You got some light blue jeans, and you got this cod piece in black, just like the vintage. Moving down, same blue jeans, and he has some holsters, protective thigh holsters also, probably for the knife right here and the sidearm. So we got his little sidearm. Go ahead and put it in the holster right here. Looks pretty good. Next we have his knife. Just slots in very nicely. So as we move down his legs, he has these pinned legs, pinned knees, which is surprising. Black knee pads and brown boots with some silver highlighted details on the boots itself. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the articulation of this figure, since it seems like it's a brand new mold. First off, you know, he has a lot of range in his neck. Check that out. Butterfly shoulder joints move pretty well. One was a little seized up, so I'd highly recommend getting some heat and hitting those elbows. I haven't done it yet, and they are locked up. Double jointed elbows, pinless, but pinned knees. So that's a little odd, but you know, the pin is a different color than the pants, unfortunately. So they stick out really well, and it doesn't, it's not camouflaged at all. All right, let's go ahead and gear up Buzzer. So I'm not sure if he's going to be able to hold all his weapons. He doesn't have a backpack, which is really unfortunate. All the original Dreadnoks had backpacks, and unfortunately both Ripper and Buzzer don't have backpacks. And I was hoping maybe you could put his chainsaw on his back with the hole. As you can see, his ponytail gets in the way a bit of the backpack hole. And unfortunately, I don't see any peg on his chainsaw. But I guess he's just gonna have to carry it full time now. So I was able to load him up with the chainsaw. So let's go ahead and put his shades on. See how those fit. Yeah. That's the best I can do it. That looks freaking awesome. I'll have some glamour shots at the end of this video with these extra weapons. So his shades just fell off. They just popped right off. So they don't stay on very well. Maybe some sticky tack might help, but unfortunately these are kind of made of really soft plastic. So here's Ripper all out of his packaging. Let's rip it up with Ripper and take a look at his face sculpt. Wow. I'm pretty impressed by this face sculpt. He is not a great looking guy, but man, he fits the bill for sure, compared to, you know, the vintage and the comic book. It's pretty freaking awesome. I love his haircut with the mohawk and the check out that rat tail there. That is freaking awesome. Like I was saying about the package art, you could see that he has razor blades for earrings. Does he have yellow eyes? Looks like he has black eyes, or maybe a tattoo on his eye. He has a big pointy nose. That is freaking awesome. You can see there's a paint app in his teeth, and his lips are painted. He has a really awesome pointy beard. That's freaking cool. Man, this mohawk is freaking gnarly, dude. Love it. So as we move down, you could see that he's wearing a necklace, and I'm pretty sure those are razor blades also. At first glance, I thought they were dog tags. That would be a little scary. He has spikes on his type of web gear. There is a knife sheath here, a grenade. There's so much going on with this figure. Camouflaged undershirt. He has some good muscle arms. Awesome tattoos on there. Unfortunately, I can't really see it very well. This one looks like some sort of demon with horns. And over here, it looks like another kind of monster hand or whatnot. It looks awesome. I love tattoos on action figures. On his bicep here, there are spikes, bicep strap, or whatever you want to call it. He has some spiked kind of bracelet. That's freaking punk rock as hell. And also he has a bracelet on this. Also, love it. So he has these dark blue jeans. He has some like a gunmetal belt buckle here. And a chain on his pants. Very cool. Dark blue jeans. Got a sidearm holster. Very cool. Got some black knee pads. Got some nice texturing on these pants. And he got some plain black boots. No paint applications on there, but those look pretty cool. So let's go over some articulation of this figure and maybe some of the quality issues. His head moves all the way around. There's not much obstruction there. Shoulder butterfly joints are completely seized up. Again, gotta use some heat on that. And elbows are completely locked up. The knees are alright. One side is locked up here. Double jointed knees. And they are pinless. And so are the elbows. So I am thinking this is a brand new sculpt. I'm not really too sure whose legs these are. Let me know in the comments section down below. So let's go ahead and gear up Ripper here. So I hit Ripper with some heat, got his joints moving a little bit. There's something to note here. Putting the magazine in the gun is just as loose as a buzzer, unfortunately. Seems like it's going to stay in there, but it's really easy. It just comes right out super easily. Loading up Ripper here, let's go ahead and put his knife in the knife sheath here. I'm assuming it ports in the bottom just like that. Next will be his gun knife. Just slides into the holster on his leg just like that. And next let's put his, see there it goes, the magazine just fell right out. I barely touched it. So there's Ripper with his gun in his hand. Let's arm him up with his Jaws of Life. So I was able to put the Jaws of Life in his hands. Freaking awesome. So there's one thing I would like to note, that his sunglasses are made of more of a harder plastic as opposed to Buzzer, who has a very, very soft glasses. And I found that putting his glasses on fits just perfectly. It doesn't fall out. It is molded to his head very well, and that looks freaking awesome. Man, Ripper is freaking wicked. This is the highlight of this review, is Ripper for sure. So I'm guessing with the peg on his back, you can put his knife rifle on his back just like that. That is awesome. So overall thoughts about Ripper and Buzzer, they look amazing together. Definitely Ripper is the highlight of this set for sure. 100%. I love this figure. It is amazing. There's some issues I have with Buzzer for sure, with the bendy chainsaw, and you know, the glasses don't stay on his head very well. But overall, man, these guys look freaking cool. So let's go ahead and do a vintage comparison. As promised, here is the Buzzer comparison. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at these two figures, specifically the vintage version. Once again, Hasbro has made a mirror image of the vintage version of Buzzer, including the tattoo on his arm, blue jeans, beige shirt with cut-off sleeves, specifically also with the details on his chest there. With the silver and gold medallion on there. I don't know if this one has a gold one. I think it's all silver. And the classified one has a gold badge. So So far, the only kind of difference I see is the jeans. His kind of above his knees, there are these black details. The vintage one does not have any holsters on his legs. They got the silver belt buckle. They added definitely more detail on his belt with the studded belt. Shades are different but similar. Got the same grenades and the green strap that goes down his chest. Got the ponytail. And like I was saying before, he should have came with a backpack. That's my only gripe about this figure. I get it. It's modern. They Hasbro wanted to probably save some plastic. Putting a gas tank on his back is probably not the most safest thing in the world, but you know, if Hasbro's gonna go full vintage inspired, then they should go full vintage. That's just my opinion. So there is the comparison with Buzzer. Ripper comparison. Let's check it out. Pretty awesome. Check that out. He's an ugly guy. Check out his face. It totally matches with the classified with the red sunglasses. Like I keep on saying, you know, there's highly more detail in the classified, of course, but they got like the gist of everything but in higher detail, you know, like down to his necklace and the camouflage cutoff undershirt, the tattoo. Yeah, they definitely added more tattoos with the classified. As you can see, he just has like a silver band, but they did that with the classified. There are spikes on this one. You know, they got the blue jeans, they got the black belt, got the holster for his sidearm, and the gun. Let's go ahead and compare the weapon that he has here. They definitely copied it directly. That looks pretty cool. Check that out. To end the video, here is the rest of the Dreadnoks that we have in the classified line. Here is Zorana and SDCC exclusive Zartan. I know we're getting the rest of them very soon. I'm looking forward to filling out and getting the rest of the Dreadnoks in the classified line. So if you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate all you guys for watching. Yojo and Cobra!